What is going on, you guys? This is Ryan back again with another video, and today we are going to be showing you my new lineup update. Last video we were sitting at about 1.7 mil, I think, and I went ahead and just used almost everything. Bought myself a really good team, kind of ran out of coins at the end. I still want to upgrade more, but we will be doing that as I get more coins, as I open more packs, get more coins, and things like that. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Now, it's not going to be the best team you've ever seen, but it is pretty decent, I must say. It's not close to a lot of other people that are here on YouTube that do videos and stuff, and maybe most of your friends, but it's going to be fun to play with for me, and that's all that really matters. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the gameplay as well. So it's been a while since I actually had gameplay on my channel. I was actually, having fun playing the game, and then when my account got banned and I was no longer able to play, it kind of threw me off, and I didn't really want to buy a new team unless I was for sure I was not going to be getting it back. But now we do have this team. You guys are seeing the offense right now. And one thing real quick, like I said in my last video, I was getting sick, and you could pretty much hear it right now. It's not that bad, really isn't that bad. Just it's affecting my my ability to speak a little bit, but it doesn't matter. It'll probably be going away here in a few days. Quarterback, we got ourselves a team of the week, Cam Newton, 94 overall. Reason being, I like fast quarterbacks. I like quarterbacks with really strong arms, and you're not going to get much better than Cam Newton with 92 speed and 98 throw power. So very good quarterback right there. Hopefully I like playing with him. If not, we can always change out. No big deal. Running back, we got ourselves DeMarco Murray, 97 overall, and that card is just a stud all around the board. If you're going to go ahead and compare him to LeGarrette Blount for some reason, he beats him in everything besides awareness, which is only by 1. Trucking, they're the same. And then I'm pretty sure that DeMarco has better catching than him for sure. I don't know why you'd be comparing him to LeGarrette Blount. That's my backup, so might as well compare him to him. Receivers, we got ourselves Calvin Johnson, we got Jordy Nelson, and we got Antonio Brown. Reason being, I put Calvin Johnson #1 over Jordy Nelson. Honestly, I don't really have an idea why I did that. I guess we'll go ahead and put him in. I guess it's just how I was buying them, and it kind of, mixed and matched there because of their overalls. But I don't know. I kind of may want Calvin at #1 because I'm going to be putting him up against, the guys like Darrelle Revis and Richard Sherman, or maybe we actually like Calvin over at #2. I don't know. It's kind of tricky right there. Do you want your best receiver, which in my opinion is Calvin Johnson, go against the #2 corners, or match him up against the ones and then put Jordy at #2? I don't know. Comparing Jordy to Calvin, though, take a look at this. There's Jordy, here's Calvin. Jordy pretty much beats him in everything. He loses in elusiveness, but they're tied in spectacular catch and release. And the only thing that really Calvin has over him is height. So I guess, Jordy pretty much is better than him. I do like tall receivers. I like fast receivers. And Jordy combines that pretty much better than anyone. Really good catching traffic, really good route running, really good speed. Very good player right there. And then, of course, Antonio Brown, 96 overall. Probably one of the best slot receivers in the game, bar none. 96 speed, 97 catch, 98 elusiveness, and 96 route running with 98 catch and traffic. It really doesn't get much better than that for a smaller receiver like Antonio Brown at 5'10". Offensive lineman, here's where I kind of think I spent a little bit too much. I really didn't have to spend a lot on offensive linemen. Got Jason Peters for about 70K, and I mean, he's worth it. He's really good at left tackle. He combines everything perfectly well. Gene Upshaw, I kind of got him for cheap. He was like 45 to 50K, and usually he's going for a lot more than that. Again, he combines everything very well, run block and pass block. And then Travis Frederick, this is where I wanted to get Marquise Pouncey to get the boost and stuff like that, but he was like 160K, and I was already down to about 500K just on offense. So I'm like, I gotta, put it on a little bit of a budget here. And I know you guys are gonna laugh, budget, okay, but to me, I was trying to get the best possible team with the amount of coins I had. So I didn't really want to, pull the trigger on Marquise Pouncey, but I will in the future. I'll definitely add him if I get the coins and stuff. But David DeCastro, here's a really good card that's very cheap. 95 strength, 94 run block, 87 pass block. Kind of, not the best in terms of the best right guards in the game. Marshall Yonda is definitely better than him, team of the year, but his price, just like I said, just like the Marquise Pouncey, just really couldn't afford to grab him and still have a decent defense. You're going to see how my defense looks here in a minute, and it's not how I wanted it by any means, but I'll definitely upgrade it as we go on. Dan Dierdorf, I got this for 40K, and I thought it was a really good price. I've been seeing Dan Dierdorf, his rookie, going for around 45K, so I bought it immediately. But I guess his price has dropped down as of recent. He actually only goes for around 50 to 55, but still for 50K, being like the average of all that, having this stats, this is actually really good. 93 strength, 92 and 96 pass and run block, amazing. And then the 85 impact blocking, not the best, but Dan Dierdorf is a very good card. I'm definitely looking forward to running on the right and the left side with these crazy, really good run blockers that we have here. And then, of course, Rob Gronkowski. Had to get Gronk, 96 overall, and he's a beast everywhere. I mean, just comparing him to Luke Wilson, the only thing Luke Wilson beats him at is really speed, and it really doesn't matter. You don't need a super speedy tight end. You want a guy that can catch in traffic and block for you very well, and Gronk does everything perfectly fine. And then, of course, we have Luke Wilson, which we'll randomly send on flies every now and then, and maybe we have a matchup that we really favor Luke Wilson over, and we're going to go ahead and get some big deep balls with him. Now, moving ahead to the defensive side of the ball. Like I said, not the best, not kind of what I wanted. I'll let you know what I did want, and I'll show you what I ended up getting. So let's start at free safety here. I want to try free safety Calvin. I haven't even had a chance to use him yet, so I'm going to use him for about a season or two, and if I don't like him, I'll definitely upgrade him in the future. But free safety Calvin, of course, is 6'5", 93 speed. He has 80 zone coverage. I'm going to be using him more often than not, so his awareness and stuff like that won't bother me too much. 85 hit power, and of course he has like 84 catching, or 94 catching, I'm sorry. So he should be pretty good. At strong safety, we picked up, okay, game wanted to just glitch out and go down to the bottom. We picked up Antoine Bethea at strong safety, team of the year, and he's at 93 speed with 96 hit power. I could not pass up on that at all. I had to grab him just to try him out. I mean, he was only like 50 to 60K, so why not? 95 overall, very good card, very good player. Went ahead and grabbed him. Lance Briggs, this is a card that was only going for 8K when I bought it. I think someone put it up for a snipe. They're only going for about 20, but for 8K, 93 speed linebacker with 95 play rec, 94 tackle, 93 pursuit, 88 block shed, 74 zone. You couldn't go wrong with that. I had to grab him. And it's a little bit of a budget player in terms of all my other, super expensive players. So definitely had to grab him. Luke Kuechly, 97. This is a card that was an absolute must. I had to grab him. Even though he's not, he's not super better than his 95. He is like +1 or 2 in every other stat. But for only 150K, to get a player of this caliber, it's stupid not to get him. I mean, because it's only going to go up from where it's at now, since the team of the year, set and stuff is not going to be. I don't know if they're going to take that out of the game, actually. I'm not too sure. It might expire, it might not. But I know the team of the year players might not be in packs all the time, so he's only going to go up from here. And then Clay Matthews, this is another card I had to play with. I never got a chance to play with him. Moved him over to left linebacker, and 92 speed with crazy tackle, crazy pursuit. His hit power is like 98. He has decent catching, nothing spectacular, but I think he has really good jumping at 85 jumping. It's not the best, I guess, but I'm not going to rely on him to play too much zone. He's more so going to be like a pass rusher and doing other things of that nature. But there you go. 99 pursuit is crazy, and then we go down to his hit power, which is 99. So he's going to be crushing people, hopefully, for me. And it's getting kind of hard to talk, so let's wrap this up very soon. Joe Hayden, team of the year. We had to grab him as well. Definitely wanted to play with him. I was looking to get Patrick Peterson team of the week and the Richard Sherman team of the week, but that's where I kind of started running out of coins. I'm like, I don't know if I can afford those guys. They're both like 150K a piece. I really, really want to get those guys for my team, though. That would be very nice to have before they start going back up in price. So for now, we're using the Richard Sherman that we get for free for the Super Bowl, and that'll expire on February 4th, which won't be too long from now. So I definitely got to start getting some gameplays in and then buy a new corner. And then for our third corner, we got the big, tall, 6'4" Brandon Browner. Just because I officially ran out of coins for that position. 90 speed, 88 man, and 94 zone. Definitely going to be fun to play with, hopefully, until we can upgrade it a little bit more. Right in and left in, we got Mario Williams, Calais Campbell. I wanted to get Team of the Week, J.J. Watt. Calais Campbell was only 45K. I had to grab Campbell. J.J. Watt was over 100. I didn't have the coins to get him. And in my opinion, even though JJ Watt's better at like everything, Calais Campbell really isn't that much worse at everything. It's not like it's a crazy sort of comparison to where he's just a million times better. He's really not that much better. Calais Campbell is just a little worse at everything, and that's perfectly fine with me. He's a higher overall, which makes my overall go up, which makes me feel a little bit better inside. So yeah, there we go. And then Mario Williams, just a beast in every single stat. Accidentally pressed circle right there, I'm sorry guys, but you already seen it anyways. Mario Williams, and we have Vince Wilfork, and we have Don Terry Poe captain. That's kind of, like I said, I was kind of running out of coins. Just bought 2 decent players for a decent amount of coins, and Don Terry Poe is a beast anyways. He has 74 speed, 94 block shed, 96 power move, and pretty good, you know, tackle and stuff like that. So he's not terrible by any means. He's actually pretty good. I'll show you Mario Williams real quick, and then we'll go ahead and end the video. 88 speed, he's got 97 power move, 80 finesse move, 84 tackle, and 89 block shed. Block shed could be a little bit better, but overall he's a pretty good card. Specialist, you know, nothing too special here. Get it? Specialist, special. We got Mason Crosby and Andy Lee. I'm going to try to get that Brett Kern because I know it's the highest punter overall, and he's actually on my team, the Tennessee Titans, which is our best card overall, I think, in this game, if you don't count Legends, which is hilarious. Antonio Brown's doing kick and punt return with DeMarco Murray at third down running back. Probably should put Denard Robinson or something like that, and we're gonna go ahead and end the video there. I had to do a little bit of a cut right there in the video. I actually started coughing like crazy, and I know you guys don't want to hear that, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end the video there. I know this was just a lineup update, but I'm just kind of updating you on what I did with my team, what's going on with my health right now, and you know, it's not as bad as it was before. I know you guys remember when I was sick and lost my voice for like 2 weeks. That was crazy. I don't think I'm gonna lose my voice now, but I have to kind of keep it on the low and not, you know, talk a crazy amount of time, which, you know, a 12-minute video isn't helping that cause, but I should be fine. Go ahead and give the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you are new, and get ready for some gameplays because they're coming very soon. I'm going to load up all my guys' contracts, and we're going to be out of here, guys. Peace.